All righty, we are live, and all this week, and I think last week, we're playing with the new technology, so we hope this is working properly. We should be live on LinkedIn, Instagram, just popped up. We hit go live there, and now we are live everywhere. So welcome, everybody. This is what we like to call the Profitable Interior Designer Weekly Live, where Lesley and I talk about topics that come up every single day with our coaching clients, our Profit Insider Academy clients, and my one-on-one clients. Ask a lot of great questions, right? And some of them I feel like need to be talked about for my following and your following, so they understand there are things they can do right now that can help their businesses. They don't have to always be in the I don't know what to do stage, right? We're here to help them. So this question, should you change your prices based on changing markets? It's a pretty timely topic, don't you think?
Absolutely. There's been, we are coming out of COVID. The industry's flip-flopping and changing again. Historically, January and December are very slow. I'm feeling that myself. I've got a little room in my schedule right now. I would like to get a client in the door. And it's tempting when things are slow, when markets are changing, when you're feeling a little bit like, ooh, where's my next job? And I need to get someone in the door here. It is really tempting to want to discount your rates, to take on clients that are not a good fit, to try to almost downsell yourself just to get something in the pipeline. And that does not always end well, to say the least.
No, it doesn't. And we do get a lot of, should I lower my price right now because, everybody's struggling? Should I be doing something different? Should I be going after different markets? And here's the thing, everybody, stay the course. Now, I know it's tempting to lower your prices or to get a lower, I don't know, service model. But what I would say is what Lesley and I teach everybody is you can have multiple different service models to satisfy different markets and different needs, meaning right now people are only doing one room at a time, or they're hesitating to do a full house. They're rolling things out. So how do I do that if I'm a designer that only does full service design and nothing else? We teach other service models that you can bring into your business. You don't have to put them on your website if you don't want to, but you have them in your arsenal to offer if somebody comes to you and you're in a little bit of a lull. So explain that concept, Lesley. Like if you got a call today and it wasn't your ideal client, full service, renovation, luxury, what would you do?
That is a great question. So again, I don't have all of these on my website, but I do have what you would call, Nancy, a ladder of services. That top tier of the ladder is the multi-room, 6 to 7 figure, big remodels. And those are great. But when I have room in my schedule, say someone comes to me and they just want one room. Well, I offer a service called Luxe Online Design, which they can do one room at a time. Or maybe someone needs beyond a consultation, but not a full project, something like a designer for a day where you spend 4 to 6 hours with them at a premium rate. So it's not just your hourly rate times the number of hours. It is a premium service because of the value you're bringing in that short time. Designer for a day is a great model. There's another one that we talk about called designer on call. So clients can prepay for a block of hours and you do what they need you to do. Not everybody likes all of these. You do not have to do all of these, but if you have room in your schedule and they align with your values as a business owner and the kind of work you like to do and the results you like to get for clients, they can be a great thing to do to supplement your income. I mean, if you're doing designer for a day and let's say you're charging $2,000, you do one a week, that's $8,000 a month. That is going to significantly help your bottom line if things are slow, and it's for clients.
Yes. And it's a more popular service than you think. And I'm not saying, again, I agree with Lesley. If you don't want this steady in your business long term, you don't have to put this on your website. But if you're
Right.
getting an inquiry call and it's not an ideal full service or new build or whatever your ideal service model is, you can offer something that still satisfies the client need and still makes you a very significant profit. And doing, like you said, for a designer for a day for $2,000, one a week. So figure you're doing a paid consult to figure out that they need the designer for a day. So you're getting the paid consult plus your designer for a day. One each week of those
Mhm.
is going to give you a $9,000 a month income with no product coming out of it. So it's just a matter of your expenses for running your business. So not every designer likes to do this service model. And I totally get it. Not everyone wants to spend 4 to 6 hours with somebody, but it's a great way to supplement your income. A lot of people want a designer bestie to go shopping with them and help them make decisions, right? It would be like spending 2 hours on the phone with me, just saying, I want to, which is something we should probably offer, 2 hours on the phone with me that I can go over a larger portion of your business model could work just like 2 hours to 6 hours. Imagine a whole day with me or Lesley, right? It's the same for you guys. Selling your services for being a high level personal shopper at times could supplement. Again, it is up to everybody who's listening. You're the CEO of your business. You want to do things that you love, but these are things that can supplement. You can also sell a package of hours, which a lot of people don't like to do. Designer on call, designer by your side. It's called both things in our world. You may not like that when you get that full service client, but in between, what if you got 3 or 4 10 hour 20-hour packages?
Yeah.
It could make a month.
Yes. I think the key is
So
still making sure you're
it's
looking for red flags. These clients have to fit those service models. It can't be like, well, they sound like a nightmare, but I guess I can do 20 hours with them. It's not going to end well. So the clients still have to meet your criteria. They still have to be good clients. They might just not be at the level of your biggest top projects.
correct. And obviously there's got to be a ton of parameters around these designer on call or designer by your side clients.
Yeah.
You want to make sure you have very strict parameters as to how you do them. So in other words, if you sell 20 hours, you're getting paid in advance, you're working backwards from that. You're saying that 20 hours have to be used within this month or within 4 weeks, set the parameters. If there's, how many days between decisions do you need from the client in order to move it along? And then obviously block out time in your calendar so then you don't take another client that ends up making this cause you to give bad service to that client that you just sold 20 hours to. So again, there's all these different ways to not change your prices based on changing markets, but create service models that are still profitable for you that clients still need. Other ones that I can think of right now, which you may be able to think of more also, Lesley, is like a finishes and fixtures package.
Mm-hmm. Helping people make selections for new
Right?
builds,
Where you have,
remodels, not doing all the design work, but just spending 3 or 4 hours at a tile store, picking out everything for a couple of bathrooms and moving on after that.
correct. So filling in during these changing markets with other service models is what I would recommend, not changing your prices. If you're going to change your prices, because I know some people do things when I don't recommend them anyway, because you are, making decisions on the fly for your own business, and that's the way you need to do it. You're the CEO. Don't put your prices on your website then. If you're one of these people who changes your prices regularly, which again, I do not recommend, but don't put your prices on your website then, because every time you change, then you're changing your website and that you forget and then you get caught. And I told somebody this price instead of that price, and now it starts to get very confusing. So your prices have to be revealed once you decide on what service model the client is going into. The only pricing you have to reveal up before that is the price of your paid in-home consult.
Correct.
Other than that, you should not be revealing all your prices over the phone because they're asking you a million questions. Meet them first, understand the project, respect the fact that they think they understand their own project, but they really don't until you actually go in and see it. So anything else we missed on this topic? I think it's pretty
I think what's
straightforward.
important with slow times, or if income is down, double down on your marketing. This is the time to get out from behind your desk, go to a networking event, go work at a coffee shop, strike up conversations, get your butt in front of human beings and double down on your marketing efforts. to take
Yes.
advantage of the fact that it is a little bit slow and use that time wisely.
Yeah, I met with somebody yesterday who said she's a little slow, so she's doing a blog a week. And I'm like, okay, how about we do one blog a month and actually get out from behind our computer and go places and go do, test meetings at networking, BNIs and Chamber of Commerce and female networking events. She was a woman, NARI, and all the other places that can bring you, I call it creative energy, because
Yeah.
when you can up your creative energy as a designer, you are so much more attractive to everyone you meet. When you're lacking creative energy, I find all of you kind of wilt.
Yeah. Yep. And getting out and
That makes
shaking things
sense?
up can remotivate you too.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. So, all right, everybody. So if you're struggling with your pricing, we have a product called The Key, the Designer's Ultimate Pricing Tool. It is a master spreadsheet that you enter some information into, and it calculates what you should be charging your client. It's modifiable, it's Google Sheets, it's Excel, it's numbers, however you need it. I believe we offer it in all three formats. And it's going to help you understand what other designers are charging also. We see a lot of questions in the Interior Design Business Forum, our Facebook group, with almost, I think we're almost 9,000 or 10,000 people in there. We see a lot of questions about how do I price this? How do I price that? The Key gives you the industry standards that we're seeing over our years of being interior designers, being in the business, and being coaches. So it gives you kind of a starting point, which is very helpful because you always say, Lesley, a blank canvas is so hard to start with.
That's why we built The Key. I hate starting from scratch. It terrifies me. It's so nice to have a framework and a point of reference and that paper courage behind you when you're making decisions about pricing a project.
Definitely. So, all right, The Key, the Designer's Ultimate Pricing Tool. The link is in the comments, in the description. Please click on it. Check it out if you haven't before. And those of you who are using The Key and are loving it, we're getting testimonials left and right. But if you make some comments on whatever platform you're watching, it'll give the people who aren't sure encouragement to really take a look at this product and help them out. I would say it at least halves the amount of time when you're doing proposals and estimates. And what do you think?
If not
Yeah,
even greater than that. I mean,
okay.
you can
So
do a
we're
proposal
getting
in a short time.
in a short time.
Yeah.
We have a delay, so sometimes I'm getting you a minute after I say something. So, all right, everyone. So go have a great Thursday. We will be back next Thursday with more tips on how to run a profitable interior design business. And again, check out The Key if you're not currently using it. It will help you price your jobs. It comes with templates for your proposals and all kinds of training video that not just trains you on how to use The Key, but actually trains you on how to price your jobs, right? We give a lot of real tips on how to do that well. So did I miss anything, Lesley?
No, I think you're good. Just everybody get out from behind your desks, go meet some people, and go figure out how you can still serve clients in a way that aligns with how you want to run your business.
Absolutely. All right. See you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.